Hello, Danny.
Hello, Andrea.
There's a recording in progress. Did you hear that?
There is. I did hear that.
I wonder if
and
that'll...
I had to push the button on my computer that I said, I got it. I understood that. So
Zoom's really ramping up the game.
Yes, they are. Yeah, they are.
Well, hello, everyone. This is a recording in process.
No, not process, process.
Process, sorry. I'm Canadian. We say things differently here.
Eh?
So welcome to World News.
World News.
World News on a Tuesday of June. The date, I don't know, because I'm on vacation this week.
8th. Nice.
8th.
It's good to be on vacation.
It
June
is. 8th. I'm off work for the day job, but here in the spiritual job.
Yes.
And it's boiling
Which would you rather?
So where my tropical...
you rather?
Sorry, we're talking over each other, and it's my fault.
Okay.
I was saying it's hot up here. I'm wearing a tropical shirt because it's 1,000 degrees almost.
Really?
How's it where you are, sir?
Well, I do have a t-shirt on. Well, I have 2 t-shirts on. It's sunny. It's been really cold here.
Oh.
It's been really cold. The wind's been just howling, and we've been wearing our winter coats. Yes, I do live in California, and I have to wear my winter coat. It's crazy. Hang on. I got a spam caller.
Spamming.
Do you want to talk?
Yes. See if we won a prize.
Yeah, well, I'm sure we did.
You've won a cruise.
Yeah.
So welcome to World News.
Where are we going on our cruise? Iran?
Well, funny you should say that, because that is the card of the day. The country card of the day is Iran. So I have a deck of cards that we pull from for a country of the day that we read on, and Iran is the card that we pulled for today. So shall we do a general reading on Iran?
Yes, let's do that. And I mean, it's when I looked that up, it's the cradle of civilization, I think. I don't know if they call it that term, but it's like one of the oldest.
Yeah, one of the oldest places. Can you imagine the artifacts and the...
Oh my gosh. And the history.
And history there. Yeah. Okay. It's right in the heart there of the Middle East, surrounded by like Afghanistan and Iraq. And you're going to have to forgive me because I don't know everything. That's why I have Danny here. He knows everything. Ask Danny.
I was leaning on you for this.
Oh.
So it's near Azerbaijan. Isn't that where Borat's from? That producer that caught Rudy.
Isn't it Kazakhstan?
That caught Rudy. Oh yeah, Kazakhstan. Okay, never mind. Armenia, Turkey, Syria, Iraq, Pakistan, Afghanistan, Turkmenistan.
Okay.
Never heard of that. Anyway.
So shall we see what topic do we want to check in on?
Let's just look at let's look at their economy.
Okay.
Let's just see, and because what we hear is, select news, and maybe we could read on are the people happy there? Do the people like what's going on?
Mm-hmm. So first economy.
First economy.
It's not, I mean, right in the present position is failure. So economy has taken a bit of blow in the present position. Maybe not utilizing natural resources enough, or using too much, something like that. But I do see a change coming up later.
Right.
Maybe amping up their tech. Other resources, yeah, success. So they have, it's going to come, just in the present position is not good at all. So yeah.
And that's what I got too, because I've got that they're defending themselves with the Seven of Wands, and it's being crossed by the Two of Pentacles. I mean, if you look at that Two of Pentacles, the guy's underwater, trying to balance his resources, trying to balance what they've got, and they're not doing a very good job. Have the Knight of Wands and the Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands is in the past position. So it feels like, they kind of know where to go, but they're today they're not doing it.
Yeah.
But at the top of the reading, they have the Page of Cups, which again is going to bring something new. They're going to get some new idea from somewhere, and in the potential near future is the King of Pentacles. So I'm in agreement with you that they're kind of stuck right now. They're underwater financially, but their future can look really bright if they start utilizing some of the stuff that they got going on.
Yeah. Hey, so we both see the same thing there. And now you wanted to check on the people of Iran.
Yeah, just see how the people are doing, how they're feeling about the current state of affairs for
the general population.
Yeah.
General population.
And that may be really tricky, because I think there's so many different factions, and I don't know if tribes is the right word, but
different regions
and maybe even different languages too. I would imagine that there would be.
Get a general vibe.
Wow. I got the Hermit that just flew out of the deck, and I feel like they're tired of being isolated. They're tired of, that. People always going, oh, Iran. I don't know. Let's just see where it goes.
Do they have a lot of refugees in Iran?
I don't know.
Refugee camps or something? I'm just sensing refugees or refugees to other countries. Or I'm just seeing a refugee camps. Or wanting to leave. Present position, there's joy, like people do have joy there. There's a big change coming. Look at this card. This is the Death and Rebirth card. Look at how beautiful and spectacular.
Wow. That is great. Yeah.
Doesn't it fit? So there's a change coming in, and I'd say it's a female change.
And that card is so cool because it's got the head covering on it.
Yeah. So that's why I feel like there's maybe a feminine shift coming into the country. Turning things around. Yeah. Maybe there's a shift going for the female population. Because most of the cards I have here are female. Maybe through a rebirth and a change. Maybe their rights are going to evolve. Right. I don't know how repressed they are, but okay.
Well, there are 800,000 refugees that live in Iran.
Ah.
Okay. seven, um, a lot Afghanistani people.
Maybe there's a change coming for them, a rebirth.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be lovely?
I'm just looking up women's rights in Iran. They're severely restricted in Iran, which is what I thought. So,
in my poll, I'm sensing there's going to be maybe some good news for the refugee camps. Okay.
Right.
And then I see progress for women and women's rights. That sort of shifting.
Yeah.
That feels really good. I am really drawn to this card. My God, that's gorgeous.
It is. It's really pretty. What deck is that?
I forget.
Here, let me pull some cards and I'll tell you.
I'll tell you in a sec.
Okay. But that card, that your death card, reminded me of my hermit card that flew out of the deck. And I feel like they're tired of being, alone and hidden and by themselves. And that may be that woman's pull that you're getting from this. I'm not seeing a lot of women in my spread, but I'm actually, well, I could be. So I got the Two of Swords reversed. I try to keep all the cards right side up in this deck, but the way I shuffle. So the Two of Swords reversed on this. She's walking on water. She's blindfolded. She's got this choice. So they know what direction they want to go in. They're just like being restricted and getting there. And there's the Seven of Coins where he's manipulating and he's reviewing and he's turning all of his options. There's some big news that's coming at the bottom of this spread. And in the past, as it relates, here's the young female energy that's coming forward to change the world's opinion, the World card. I'm sorry, Wheel of Fortune card. So things are spinning and that wheel is turning. And in the potential near future, the Six of Swords, they're moving on from troubled waters into calmer waters. So it's not yet, but the people, as far as I didn't see like, happy. I saw it still working at, this is trying to get some equality out. So I think
it's
moving
moving in the right direction and it feels really exciting.
Yeah.
A change is coming. This is great.
A change is coming. Now, whether it's just for
the Light Seers Tarot.
Light Seers, nice. Yeah.
I love the deck. I wish it was bigger. Like the cards are, the little cards.
Oh yeah.
I wish they were bigger like that.
Oh.
Because the artwork is gorgeous.
Yeah. Those will work for my little hands.
Your little hands and your big hair.
I got little. Me and Donnie got little hands.
Little hands. Little orange hands.
I was gonna go. I'm gonna vote for him. He's got the same little hands I do, and then he says no, his hands aren't real. He's not looking at his little teeny hands, and I go, you have to appreciate your whole body, even with little hands. And he discounted them. I was done with them at that point. Okay, let's move on.
So Iran, we see the economy in a bit of trouble right now, getting better. We see women's right and equality getting better in the future, and
getting better.
Immigration, the refugees there. There's some good news coming eventually this year. I think it's this year for them.
Yeah. They're there is some change afoot with Iran. I wonder, let's just look at their leadership. Just a real quick pull on Iran's leadership. See where that's going.
Iran's leadership, government leadership. It's coming up.
Interesting.
What did you get?
Well, I got the moon card reversed, which means that their hidden agendas that they have, it may be coming to light, that their secrets may not be so secret. It's being crossed by the King of Cups, which is my Joe Biden card. And so Joe Biden may be having a role in this. They're reviewing their options, and this could be the nuclear agreement that they're going to start back up again. I have the Fool in the past as it relates. The Three of Pentacles at the top, they're all working together. And the Queen of Cups in the potential near future. In this card, it's a calming, meditative, it's still a little secret. You know, we still don't know what's in that cup. So they're still being a little secretive, but they're reviewing their options on, and I think the Biden administration is talking to the leadership to come together with some kind of plan to work together to, I mean, this could even look like, you know, nuclear power plants, you know, with the stacks and things like that. So I'm getting a real pull that they're going to do something with this nuclear, and so that the leadership is going to say, yeah, let's come together and work as a global community. And maybe, I mean, two cup cards, the King and Queen of Cups. Let's bring some calm and peace to this whole situation.
You know, I didn't see the nuclear, but now I see it in the outcome card. So what I see in the present position is someone losing power and leaving office. So I don't know all of the government there, but someone, you know, pretty high up is going to lose power and give up. I think his or her colleagues are turning on them, like ousting them. Smoke and mirrors. So this person wasn't who they were supposed to be. So yeah, this person's going to be publicly removed. But the outcome card, this to me looks like nuclear, right?
Yeah.
So it's the world or the Wheel of Fortune upside down. So that is nuclear. That says nuclear to me. So this is definitely high on the agenda for the government. So maybe things get better once that person is ousted.
Right.
Then they're able to work on the world stage. That's a powerful card. Yeah, somebody in the government there is not who they seem. It's smoke and mirrors. So they're going to get rid of that person. Right. I would say it's this year. Interesting.
And you know, that would be so good because it's going to help hopefully help the economy in the region if they're able to start trading again. And you know, then we can start going into, is Russia and China doing too much in Iran, which is, you know, that's a whole nother thing, but that's probably a full show just on that.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Well, let's move out of that region.
Okay, where do you want to go next?
And we can go back in there because later on, because Israel is having an election this week to see if Netanyahu, who's been there for 12 years, is going to stay there. Well, let's do him now.
Okay.
We're already talking.
We're already here.
So let's just look to see. Netanyahu's been there for 12 years. He's got, there's a bunch of, I guess an opposition party got 8 different factions, or 6, I can't remember, a bunch of different factions together that are gonna, of diverse groups, and they're trying to get rid of Netanyahu. And they're gonna come together as a coalition government.
Okay.
So let's just see if the vote on the I think it's the 13th, June 13th, is going to oust Netanyahu.
Okay. In Israel on June 13th. Wow.
Oh,
I like jumped out of my chair on the first card.
yeah. I don't think I want to be Netanyahu.
No. So in the
Well, let's see whose first card is worse.
Okay, show your first card. You ready?
Ready? One, two, three.
Death.
Oh, I got the devil.
Same.
Yeah, kind of.
Wow. So in the past position, I have greed. That's also a 45 card. So I don't know if he was involved with 45.
Yeah.
Present position, death. So I would say it's over for him.
Yeah.
What's next is there's something, maybe that's the vote coming in against him. He's off balance. He doesn't actually think it's going to happen, but it does. He's going to be sent away. And look at that. The double card. So because of his connections and what he did, allegedly for entertainment purposes only, we're just reading the cards.
Yeah.
Sent away. Wow. What you get?
Well, I didn't get any of that except, he's in prison for entertainment only. That's the potential near future. Yeah, he is underwater trying to balance things. So I got the 2 of Pentacles, same as you got. Yeah. And of course, so I got my first 2 cards. I got the Devil card, which you got for the last, and it was being crossed by the 7 of Swords, the thief stealing something, and so he's trying to steal this election. Yeah, right. Here I have putting the last piece of the puzzle in the 8 of coins. But look at the top of the reading. Look how worried he is. He has all those swords coming up, 9 of Swords coming at him. To me, that's a prison card along with this prison card. I think something's going to happen where,
I mean, look at that. And they're even chained, right? So prison, like sent away.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I think he's trying to manipulate things, or it's the opposition party that's just putting the final piece in that's going to send him away.
My goodness.
Yeah, I think he's gone.
Yep, that's what it looks like.
Wow. Well, we'll know by Monday or Tuesday.
Yeah.
Because they're going to debate on this, vote on it, and then be sworn in. It's like crazy.
Fast.
That's fast.
That is fast.
I mean, can you imagine if that happened here in the US? Then, all that stuff that 45 was doing, he wouldn't have been able to do it. It's just been, you're gone, bye. Just kick him to the curb, get out. For entertainment only. Kicking him to the curb. Okay.
Where shall we go next?
I think we should go into cyberspace.
I think that's an excellent idea.
Cyberspace.
So that's been on my mind and yours. We both had that on the list today.
Yes.
Cybersecurity, hacking, ransomware, everywhere. Every country basically is getting attacked. Businesses, small and large, hospitals. The gas line on the East Coast, right? That was hacked. What's the deal, man? What is going on? Why?
What's the deal, man?
What's the deal? Why?
What's the dealio? Money. And is it a concerted, is it just some guys that are going, I went to see a friend that I hadn't seen in years in Arizona, and her kid has, he's got this garage that's full of computers and fans running. I go, what the hell's going on? Do you have are you running a website? He goes, no, it's cryptocurrency. He's, his computers are managing or running or however that works. It takes a huge amount of energy to manage the crypto because and that's why you can't track it, because it's this computer system and another computer system, and they're all like shuffling them around, and you can't track where the money's coming from or going to. I guess you can, anyway.
So I think what you're saying is, are these attacks just random guys sitting in their basement, or are they orchestrated? Are they
right?
Is this countries attacking other countries, or corporations or conglomerates, or who knows, but a group deliberately? Or is it just some guy eating Cheetos in the basement at his parents' house who figured out how to hack into Fort Knox, right? Like, what's the deal?
And I think there is some of that.
I think there is.
And he goes, and we have a little lull in the cyber attacks because the guy ran out of Cheetos.
Right.
He's got to go get some more.
He's got to go to 7-Eleven, get a big gulp, some Cheetos, Well, now I want Cheetos.
A big gulp of Mountain Dew, and I'll put some power drink in it. But that guy.
I was trying to make my hair as big as yours. Your hair's quite lovely today.
It's big.
It's beautiful. You know what I'd love to do? I'd love to cut it though. I'd like to layer it. So the next time we're together, which is we've never been together in person, I'm going to bring a pair of scissors. I'm going to layer it like mine.
I think I'm running away from you. If I see you with a pair of scissors, I'm running.
And then I'm going to snip a lock and wear it around my neck in a pocket. And I'm going to sell them on my website, where you can buy Danny Shay hair lockets. Hair lockets. They're going to sell like hotcakes. I am so rich right now, you don't even know.
Oh my gosh. And I just saw myself bald, with little tufts of hair coming out. And I'm like,
at least it regrows, so I can always get some more and sell them. Danny Shay hair lockets on sale now at Lilac.
And you can and you can sell them with your tarot cards.
Yes, on sale now. Also, Danny Shay bathrobes. Tarot bathrobe. You got to sell those. I would totally buy one. You understand?
Yeah, and my my cards that
and your
have
deck of cards.
LilacLantern Tarot,
Yes.
my entertainment only. I got to make more. You got to help me.
You
I got to
said
make
you want
more.
me to, okay, I'll teach you and then we can teach others.
Yes.
Yes. On sale now at LilacLantern. Okay, come on,
Yeah.
let's go.
Okay, what are we reading on?
Cybersecurity.
Will
Something
I
we know
be
nothing
bald?
about.
Will I be bald after I meet Andrea? How long will it take for her to cut off all my hair?
Am I going to be a millionaire selling Danny's hair?
Am I going to be a pauper, hairless? Not a Mexican hairless Chihuahua. I'm going to be a U.S. hairless Chihuahua.
Chihuahua.
All
Okay.
right, cybersecurity.
What's the deal with cybersecurity? What is the deal? Is it government? Is it country government targeted, or is it random Cheetos? Cheetos in the basement.
Right. And I'm just going to pull a couple on that, but I want to see if they're going to get a handle on tracking some of this cryptocurrency and figuring out who's doing it.
I remember watching 60 Minutes years ago, and who was the head of the FBI? The very tall man. He got ousted by 45.
Yeah.
Start with a C. Very tall, dark hair.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very tall, like 7
right.
kind of tall. Anyways,
yeah.
He said in the interview, they asked him what keeps him up at night. And this was years ago. And he said, cybersecurity.
Yeah.
He said that's what he was most afraid of, is the hacking and all that kind of stuff. So that's the deal.
I'm not getting a clear answer. I mean, I'm feeling like there are small players as well as a larger player or players that are directing some of the smaller players, but it's kind of big. It's big
everywhere. Yeah. I'm seeing a lot of the Cheetos in the basement. These young guys or girls.
Yeah.
Just forging their own way through this, because it's the Wild West right now. The internet is relatively new in the sense, on a human timeline.
Right. I mean, Al Gore invented it, right?
Right. Debauchery. So making money off of this, but you know what? Things are going to start coming to light quite quickly. They're going to start finding them, right? Like their success is going to end. They're going to hit the tower.
Wow.
So to me, this says cybersecurity is really going to ramp up, and these little rogue Cheetos in the basement are going to get shut down pretty quickly and face big fines, big trouble.
Right. Well,
so that's the little guy.
So what's that?
That's for the little, in the basement kind of guys.
So here's my little guys in the basement. They're playing with sticks, and they may even be fighting each other. So I have I was only going to pull 3, and it didn't make too much sense. So I pulled another 3. But here are the secrets of cryptocurrency in this Queen of Cups. We have the slow-moving knights along with the 5 of Wands, the Cheeto guys in the basement. So this, when I pulled this card, I was going, okay, there's somebody that's slowly, and maybe I need to see if that is the FBI or us looking into it. I'm going to pull some clarifiers on that. The next three cards I got was the Chariot, the Two of Wands, where this guy is doing, holding the world in his hands. So this is more of an overseas card for me.
Yeah.
And the Magician. So it's kind of like, I kind of feel like we're going to be moving on from this, but I'm kind of confused with this.
It kind of looks like with your cards is that, yeah, there's these rogue little guys in the basement, but there's a bigger thing happening behind the scenes.
Yeah. Right.
That these guys in the basement may not be aware that they're being led around by a bigger force, right?
Right. Yeah.
Maybe there's like
that's
a
what I
reward.
got from this.
Yeah, like maybe there's like, hey, if you break into Fort Knox, we'll give you $1 million or something. So it's a race between all of these guys to figure out who can do it, but they don't realize they're doing it for someone. So let's go on the bigger stage, not just the young guys or girls, whatever it is. What deck? I guess this one. No, this one.
When I pulled three clarifiers on that Knight of Pentacles, I got the Hermit, the Lovers, so they're in their own little bubble, but they're going to be found out. So to me, this is the government shining a light on the Cheetos in the bubble, or the two lovers in the bubble, and they're gonna get it.
Cheetos in the bubble.
Cheetos in the bubble.
Wow. Okay. So I asked on a bigger scale what's going on, and there's that FBI card that you got, right? They're trying to uncover all these mastermind groups overseas, right? Overseas from North America, right? That's where we are.
Right.
Look at that. Justice is coming.
Oof. Yeah. Yeah.
So small scale and big scale. The governments are moving in on this.
Right. On a world scale, not just FBI. Right. It's
like Scotland Yard and whatever all these other agencies are that help.
The Royal Mounted Police.
The Royal Canadian Mounted Police at your service.
Yeah. But, that doesn't, and I was reading an article on the cyber security and the ransomware and stuff. And there was a huge breach of passwords that were leaked out. Mm-hmm. And so it's just super important to make sure that your passwords, you're not using the same passwords over multiple platforms. Like, my Gmail password shouldn't be used for my bank, because that's wrong. You have double security. So if somebody tries to get in, they have to send a text to your phone or something. It's just important to double check all your passwords now. And one of the hacks was a password manager site.
Oh my gosh.
And I'm like, oh, that's scary. That's scary. So
while we're on the global crime situation, do we want to check in that past cybersecurity? So you were saying that there were some people found, I forget what you wrote, but you said there was something. Let me check my notes.
I did say there was something. So there was the cybersecurity. There was.
So yeah, like a global crime crackdown. So that would be working together to help find missing children or missing people. You said the FBI and Australian government or whatever arrested
Right.
224 people in 18 countries.
In 18 countries, and more are coming. And what they did is that they got a phone, and on the phone, this organization was distributing phones to all the bad guys, all the Cheeto guys,
Yeah,
and in the basement. And the only thing on those phones was an encryption app to talk back and forth. There was no camera. There was nothing else on that phone, just that app. And law enforcement, FBI or whoever, got one of the phones. You know, they said, "Hey, yeah, we're a Cheeto guy, and give me a phone." They got a phone, and they started listening into everything.
oh wow.
And they would going, "Okay, Cheeto number 2, go and kill that guy at this address." And it was really, okay, entertainment only. I'm just making things up. But I mean, it was really detailed because they weren't afraid of anybody listening in.
Right.
So they were just talking really freely, and the cops were all listening in. So that was.
There's going to be a move for countries to work closer together, or these government agencies, these police forces, whatever, on a global scale.
Yeah.
So not like Scotland Yard keeping its info and the FBI keeping its info. And is there going to be more of a
Right.
collective?
Yes. Yes.
You know, if someone goes missing in one country, maybe the other country can help find the person, right?
Right.
Or whatever.
Right. So is it a database? Are they gonna create a world database of crime? Is that what you're asking?
I don't know what I'm asking.
Or just share more information?
What was the guys that did South Park, World Police or whatever?
Yeah.
In that movie, I can't remember, or was that what it was called? World Police?
I don't know. I didn't see it. I don't watch those stupid movies. I mean, silly.
You're not into comedy. You're a very serious person.
Very serious.
Very serious guy.
I don't have time for that.
All right. Global Crime Unit. Oh my God. Wow. Wow. All right. Well, the good guys are coming in to put an end. Look at that. The good guys coming in to put an end to all this crime and to put people away.
Wow.
This is exciting.
Yeah. Unless you're a bad guy.
Unless you're a bad guy.
Then you're scared.
Yeah, like the agencies from all over the world coming together.
Wow. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So I have the secrets for Cheeto heads, right?
Yeah.
Cheeto people are being looked at, are being reviewed. There is going to be some woman is going to be really involved with this, and there's a tower moment coming for those people, and I have the cooperation of different agencies working together with the Three of Pentacles. So I think there's going to be a lot more cooperation going through and helping deter this, because it's so big right now that and it's I mean, it's only logical because the internet has opened it up to, we're just not, local anymore. It's
one world.
One world.
One world, one home.
All right. speaking of one home,
Yes.
there is a woman in South Africa who may need a bigger home.
And why is that?
She gave birth to 10 babies.
10 babies.
10.
At once.
10 babies at once. And she says she wasn't taking fertility medication or under that. Yeah. But she already has kids. She has a set of twins. Now she has a set of, I don't even know the word. She has 10 babies. Couplets.
10 couplets.
And she was kind of surprised that she had 10.
You think?
Because she only thought she was going to have 8.
Oh.
The doctors go, no, only 8. 10. And she took them to 7 months something.
Really?
10 babies. So my question is, in the 60s, I think there was like 4 babies that were born. And Gerber gave them a bunch of food. The baby company gave them a bunch of food. So is this woman going to get big endorsements for having 10 babies?
Because she's going to
It's
need
a silly
help.
question.
She's going to need extra food and diapers. Oh my goodness. Can you imagine 10 babies crying at once? No.
Hey, we have a diaper story we can read on after that, since you mentioned it.
Right. Okay, so let's check first on the 10 babies.
10 babiys.
Is
10
Mom
babies.
Going to get product support or corporate placement support, whatever it is.
Yeah. Well, does Mom need it first?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Octomom seemed to do okay. You remember her?
Oh, yes.
Octomom.
Gonna get help. She's gonna get help. Well, I think people know that she needs love and support. So she's got, I don't know if she's gonna get it though. People know she needs it, but I don't see it. Do you see it?
No, I don't.
No?
I see the same thing you did. And I almost like stopped reading because my very first card was the devil. And I went, ooh. But what I'm getting from this is she is now chained to her 10 babies.
Yeah.
She is. Yeah. And it was being crossed by the emperor, which to me says that there's going to need to be a lot of structure there with these 10 babies. But the final outcome I got was the 4 of Cups. So maybe there is an offer, but she's not looking at it. She's just kind of right now in zone, like, what the hell just happened to my life?
Yeah. That's a lot of
going along. It was going along so well, and then 10 babies.
Oh my goodness.
And I think she's going to be a little depressed. I think she's going to have a little rough time with it.
Wow. Yeah, I don't know that she gets all the support she needs from corporations. Yeah. It may come out, what I saw is that I think she did get in vitro fertilization, even though she's saying she didn't.
Oh, okay.
That maybe, I don't know. But yeah. I wish her well, no matter what.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Can you imagine the dinner table?
I mean, just buying, 10 pairs of sneakers will make you bankrupt. Or
yeah.
Yeah. And it's plus her twins that she already has.
Yeah.
Well, that's a lot of diapers, isn't it? And speaking of diapers, shall we talk about the elephant in the room? And by elephant, I mean an orange elephant.
You mean Cheeto Man? We've been talking a lot of, we've just been skirting this issue, this Cheeto issue.
See, Cheetos, orange, diapers, it's all, there's an elephant in the room. All right, everyone, we will address it at this point. In world
okay.
What exactly is the deal with Donald Trump's pants? So we all know that it looked odd the other day, that perhaps he was wearing pull-up pants, but maybe they were on backwards. And maybe he had a fully loaded diaper.
I can't believe you went there.
And backwards.
And backwards. We talked about that before we started recording. And I'm thinking, surely, well, not surely, Andrea is not going to mention, I won't, sorry. She's not going to mention the fully loaded diaper for entertainment purposes only. I go, she's not going to say that. Really? No, she did. Fully loaded.
It looked like he put on his pants backwards and inside was a loaded diaper that also went on backwards. Okay, now it's not funny if someone has to wear a diaper, or of course we are compassionate towards that. However, it is 45 and so
yeah, I liked some of the Twitter things. Go, yeah, I would feel sorry for him if it was somebody else, but because it's him, and he shows no compassion to
anybody else. Yeah.
So
what's
let's
the deal
just look
with his pants?
So I had to switch decks, just to let you know. I switched to my serious deck.
I switched to my personal deck because I thought I need one of these. I need the poo card.
Yeah. And my deck.
I can't believe we have to talk about his poo. We're not getting paid enough. I demand a raise.
All right. I'm giving you it. I'm giving you a raise.
You're giving me a raise. Thank you, Danny.
You bet. All right. So
with Donald Trump and those pants.
Donald Trump's pants. What is going on? I'm just gonna do a general. What was he thinking walking out like that? What's going on? What's going on?
I see a man under tremendous amount of stress. Very unhappy and some health issues. I'm not laughing, but I am. He's very concerned about the legal issues coming up. He's also worried about what the FBI or these governments have on him and their decision to bring him down. He doesn't know what's coming next. He's also under the influence, so drugs, whatever. So these things may have made him incontinent, if that's the right word. He wants to escape. He wants to get out. He's worried about corruption and the election. I'm just seeing a whole story. It's crazy. He's worried about karma coming to get him. So I think he's literally shitting his pants. And I'm not kidding when I say that. Things are going to come to light very soon that's going to make him very unhappy and give him medical stress. He's worried about going to jail and he's shitting his pants. Now, I'm not saying I'm not saying he did that day, but I'm saying he is in general, and he's wearing support for that. And he is a man who's afraid. Thanks for that. What did you get?
I could just leave it there, but I also got the Sun card, and I got it reversed. And this is at the bottom of the deck. So, and I'm using my Halloween deck, which is
You
so
like
much
to use
fun.
with him, yes.
So what I noticed right off is, so you have the Sun here, but these two green, it's a two-headed monster. Well, it's not a monster, but anyway, they're green and they're sleeping next to all of these skeletons. There's a lot of skeletons that this guy who he is in bed with, and I'm thinking Rudy, when I saw this, they are upside down. It is really frightening because justice is coming for them. And justice, when I looked at this, it looked like justice was making a phone call. And again, I went back to Rudy and that crazy phone call that's coming out on the news, where they have Rudy talking to the Ukrainian president. And I'm like, oh my gosh, no. Internally, this is what the internal influences are. Trump trying to gather all of his resources and hold them all together, but they're slipping out. So he thinks he has it under control, but it's slipping out. And yeah, that is brown, and it does look. Do you remember South Park? They had the Christmas poop. Well, all these imps, that's kind of what it looks like. Like it just slipped. All right.
So what
he is a mess.
He's a mess, and he's shitting his pants, literally. And we saw, that was the message that we're supposed to get from his pants situation.
Yes.
Is a whole lot of do.
Yeah.
Wow.
I could go on with the Halloween deck, but oh yeah. So I don't know if that's world news.
It's on a world
Trump
stage.
crapped in his pants. It is
On the world stage.
Breaking news. Oh yeah. It's pretty funny. All right. Do we have something else we want to get to?
Well, another brown pipeline. Another pipeline full of brown stuff. Line. See, I tried to do a segue there. Did you see what I tried to do?
You did. I did, and it's good. I'm following it. Nobody else is, but I am.
So you had the Line 3 pipeline as something for us to read on, and I think that is wonderful because it affects the environment. It affects the native North Americans and their land.
Yes.
So what's going on? Tell us.
So the Line 3 pipeline is an oil pipeline that goes from Alberta, Canada, down to Superior, Wisconsin. And it is taking all of the tar oil, I believe, from the Alberta sands. And it's supposed to be some of the dirtiest oil that you can get, so they grade it. I like Texas Sweet Light. Did anybody really taste it to say that it was sweet? What's your job? Oh, I drink oil. I'm an oil tester. I'd rather be a wine taster personally.
Yes.
But so they take this oil from the tar sand tar oil, and they ship it down to Superior to a refinery. They're adjusting the pipeline, putting an additional I don't know, route onto this pipeline to increase the flow. The pipeline, though, is going through the Mississippi headwaters and through a lot of different lakes, indigenous lands that have already been promised to and given to indigenous people. And so
and you said
a lot of
making it bigger, right? Like, so there's already a pipeline, but they want to increase the size.
Yeah, that's
and
my
reroute
understanding.
it, right?
Well, yeah, they want to reroute part of it, which doesn't make any sense to me because they're going to put like this big C. So if you have a pipeline and then you have a big C coming in it, like it's going to increase the flow. But anyway, it doesn't really make much sense to me. But the indigenous population is up in arms because it's going through their lands where they get their wild rice. And this company just happens to have under its resume the largest oil spill in North America. So the track record isn't that great, I guess. So I want to see, I mean, it just drives me nuts that we run, we run the indigenous people off of their lands, and then we say, okay, here, we're going to give you some lands. And then, oh, hey, by the way, we're going to take them back and we're going to exploit them again.
Just so many layers of awful.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
What happens if there's a leak? What happens if the pipeline gets damaged or something and the oil just starts leaking onto the land?
Right.
That's not
into the water
fixed, right? Into their water, into their lands. It's not like it'll be fixed in an hour, right? Like that's going to be devastational.
Yeah.
It's not good.
And I mean, oh yeah, we have a leak. How are you going to get there?
You're going to get there.
And it's, have you heard of the Mississippi River? It's a little teeny river that runs from north to south in the United States. It's
huge.
It's kind of
important.
Huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
now, if the oil all leaked into the Mississippi, I guess the boats and barges wouldn't have to stop to get fuel. They'll just suck it up off the top of the river. I should be an oil executive.
I think so. I think that's what we're finding out, really.
All right. So
what's the question?
Is the current administration going to stop this?
Biden administration, are they going to stop?
Right. And I hear Deb Haaland, I hear that I'm hearing this in my own mind that she's going to be stepping in. But let's just see what the cards say.
Well, they know they need to stop it. It's a tough decision. Are there Republicans that want the pipeline? Looks like that's what they're going to be fighting up against.
Yeah. Excuse me. Oof.
Corruption, oil. They want to change it to save the lands, right? Yes, the Democrats are going to put forth something soon, like some kind of alternative or some other kind of plan. So they don't reroute it, but they're gonna offer up something in support of the people and the lands. But they're up against It looks like they're up against some Republicans on this.
Oh, really? That's what I got.
Oh,
So King of Wands, and Heartbreak crossing it. And I'm like, oh, I don't think I want to keep reading this, you know, but you got to keep going.
yep.
Because you got to keep going. I got at the base of the reading, the Five of Cups, the loss, just looking at everything. But in this card, so looking at the 3 spilled cups, not looking at what's behind them, nor the bridge. So I kind of focused on the bridge. I'm going, come on, bridge.
Yeah.
There is going to be an offer that's some kind of offer from the government.
Yep.
And I see the Queen of Swords. I'm going, is that Deb Haaland? I don't think it is. I think there's some kind of legal action that's going to come about. It is going to happen fast. It is all about the money, but hopes and fears, they're going to come together in a partnership and work this out. And that is Deb Haaland, I think. Where she's going to play an important role in the government to get this to change. So
excellent. So we both see the same
fingers
thing,
crossed.
some sort of change being put forward.
Right. But
Awesome.
I'm hoping that it's not heartbreak right now, that it's not too late and something big doesn't happen that kind of shuts it down.
Yeah.
But something is going to happen relatively quickly on this. So.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Gotta save the lands.
Line 3.
Line 3.
Line 3.
So I didn't do a time check. I think we're probably at an hour. I don't really know.
You know, this Zoom, this
they should have a thing running. Like, how long is this meeting? Because I don't know.
Yeah, didn't they do that?
I don't see it.
Oh, yeah, it's way up there under the word Zoom.
What are you talking about?
An hour and 29 minutes.
I don't see that.
Oh, I see it.
Huh.
And there's seconds.
Where do you see that?
Well, do you see where it says Zoom way up at the top?
Zoom meeting on the top bar?
Yeah.
Yeah. Doesn't say
And
anything.
is there a time? The time is really little on mine.
No.
Okay. An hour and 30 minutes.
Well, we did cover the globe.
We did.
Should we do a card of the day?
Yes. A card for the world.
Card for the world. Got my little dragon deck here.
Oh.
It's garden dragons, and they're really cute.
Are they kids' cards?
No, they're real. They're adulty oracle cards.
Hey, do you get Netflix?
I do.
There's a new Netflix show on about, what is it? It's like end of times, end of the internet, pandemic things. And these little babies are like animal babies. Like there's a kid and he looks like the main feature and he's got antlers. And I can't remember the name of it. It's really good.
Is it a cartoon or like people?
It's people. It's people, and it's kind of pandemic-y that, you know, oh, now everybody's dead except these little animal babies are like going to be the savior or the new race or something.
Yeah.
I got to remember. I'll.
You'll have to send it because I don't.
I'll send it. Yeah.
Don't know what
It's really funny. Stranger Things or Stranger. I don't know. It's good. It's good. Card for the world. Card for the world.
I got the avocado dragon, which means patience. So it's a time to exercise patience amongst us all. Everyone just take a breath. Remember, we're going to get through it, right? So just patience.
Yeah.
Non-judgment, just chill out like an avocado.
Chill
It
out.
also sounds delicious.
Yeah, it does. So the other thing that I have been enjoying immensely is sliced avocado on Italian food.
Oh.
Pastas and ravioli. Oh my gosh. Eggplant parmesan with avocado slices.
Are you flirting with me right now?
Oh, I am. I am. I'm trying to save my hair. So, and then the card I got is transformation. Things are changing at a cellular level. And I go, I'm trying to save my hair, transformation. I'm going, oh, she's going to cut all my hair off.
Yes.
And I'm going to have to have this transformation. So for the world, and this goes along with Andrea's avocado card, that things are changing. It's good. Change is always messy. Sometimes we don't like it. Sometimes we go, I'd rather it just be the same, but it always changes. It takes us out of our comfort zone so we can grow, so we can be better humans. Just have some patience with this and allow it to happen so that we're not all wiggy. It's happening on a higher level, and deep healing. Those were the last two words. Deep healing. We're getting there.
We are getting.
And when you were talking about your avocado dragon, I was thinking that of all these, evil people that are putting restrictions on us and are hateful and, say, only one nation is right and prejudicial and all that. Those people are just going away. And we have that rawness, but that idea is just changing. One world, one people, no matter what color skin, no matter who you love, we're all coming together, and it's going to take a little time. Eat some avocados, chill out a little bit. It's going to be good, but we're going to a better place.
We're going in the right direction.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
I really feel that. Yeah.
Well, thank you, Danny.
All right, my friend.
Another wonderful World News show with you.
Thank you. This has been awesome. We didn't get all teary-eyed.
No.
Like the last two were
pretty heavy. Yeah.
This was, we're getting better. So
yes, a little bit lighter in the news.
A little lighter. All right,
everyone.
Thank you all
Thanks
for watching.
Yep. And we'll see you on the next.
Okay, like and subscribe. Bye-bye.